Hey guys, okay, I was tagged by two people actually for the same challenge, I guess you will, for the 6-question prepper tag. So I was tagged by Fergs UK and Easyprepper101, and they're both great channels, and I both watch them pretty consistently. I'll go ahead and leave links down to those two channels below so you can check them out. Both great guys, and you know, I watch them. Both good content. I think you'll enjoy it. But we'll go to the 6-question prepper tag. So the first, what do you think of the term prepper slash survivalist, and do you use them yourself? The term prepper survivalist reminds me of Rambo sitting in his home while the world kind of goes to crap around him. I don't really use it myself or for myself very much. I guess I do some of those things that preppers and survivalists do in terms of going out in the wild, and especially recently, and just surviving. I do have a lot of gear with me, so I don't mind the term. I tend not to use it a whole lot. I mean, I'm not paranoid, I'm just really prepared, right? Second question is, when did you realize that you were a prepper? And I have to say, for me, I really consistently started thinking about it and considering myself to be one after Hurricane Katrina, and seeing the fallout from all the things that were happening there, and how the rule of law kind of was gone. There was nothing there for a long time. People were kind of on their own. Neighborhoods had to band together. That's when I really started realizing, okay, well, do I have enough water? Do I have enough food to last out, you know, a week, 2 weeks? Could I survive without having to go to the grocery store, especially when there's a run on grocery stores, different things that happen, you know, natural disasters. I tend not to think about too much about the huge ones like a nuclear fallout or nuclear war or anything like that. But I tend to think about, what if a Hurricane Katrina type event were to happen? Would my family be okay? Would we be prepared for it? And the answer is yes, they would be. I have at least enough rice and beans to last for a long time. Okay, my favorite movie, book, or TV show. And so everyone so far I've seen has kind of done all three. So I'll go through all three. My favorite movie, I had a hard time narrowing down just one, but I probably have to say The Matrix. I know for a lot of you that's for a lot of younger people it's an older movie, but I just remember when The Matrix came out, it was so revolutionary thinking about things that way, and that has a lot of rewatch value for me. My favorite book would actually be World War Z. I have read and reread that thing so many times, and it's not at all like the movie. If you have a chance to read the World War Z book, I think you would really, really enjoy it, people who are subscribed to me. And that's the one that I reread a lot, and it's a guilty pleasure sort of read. It's an easy read, and I love reading it. And then TV show, you must have known by my shirts by now, Doctor Who. I'm a big Doctor Who fan since the 9th Doctor, so I'm not a Whovian from before, back when it was in black and white. But since the 9th Doctor, and then the 10th, 11th, and now I think we're in the 12th Doctor, yeah, the 12th Doctor. I've been a big fan. I've watched them all several times, and I just love the show. A bug out or bug in? Of course, you know, for that, it depends on the situation. If there's nuclear fallout coming my way, then hey, I'm going to go ahead and bug out. But in most cases, I'll definitely go ahead and bug in, just because I'm used to the area, I'm used to the community. You kind of know what community resources you have available, you know the geography, and so I probably, like most people, would bug in. If you could learn any skill, Matrix style, and it's funny I just mentioned the Matrix, it would be, for me, you know, what would it be? For me, it would be Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think that would be a super cool one to just kind of download and be like, boom, I know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And that's the area that I am the weakest in. Is I think I'd like to learn some more force and force, hand-to-hand sort of combat type skills, and I just don't have those skills right now. If you could pick 5 items for Tiatwaki, is what I call it, the end of the world as we know it, what would they be? I wrote them down here. So first of all, I would definitely bring, I have a silenced, and in one of these videos I have to show it to you guys, I have a silenced 22 rifle, and 22 is cheap, it's fairly readily available, most everyone will have a 22. and silence because, I mean, it just kind of makes sense. I use that for squirrel hunting now, and it's pretty amazing how quiet, if you work on it, you can get it pretty quiet. Water filter or water purifier of some kind. Either, you know, I have my Sawyer squeeze filter, or I probably would use a SteriPen if I could find batteries for it pretty readily. But some sort of water purification device. Probably the filter now that I think about it, because I don't have to rely on batteries, is what I'd get. A ferro rod, of course, is something I would want, some means of reliable fire starting, and I don't have to go back to. Probably one of Nathan's monster ferro rods, because that thing would last forever, pretty much. And then, let's see, that's 3, and then a knife, of course. I mean, I probably, even though I love my most recent Tom Chitwood knife, I probably would get a machete, just because that seems like it's just multiple uses and more readily able to use for lots of different things. And the final thing I probably would pick is, I wrote this down, is, you know, just a bunch of paracord probably, or cordage of some kind is something I would consider bringing. And then finally, in terms of who I'm going to tag, I definitely wanted to, you know, I'm really interested in seeing these people's responses, because I think they just have a different way of thinking about things. I love watching their videos. The first is Scout for Life. He's over in Trinidad and Tobago, and I love to watch his videos. He just does, this is an awesome job. I just finished watching one where he was kind of using natural cordage and making a backpack frame, pretty much using bamboo and natural cordage that he finds in this area, and it's a tropical area, so it's pretty cool. I grew up in the Caribbean, and so he's right in my neck of the woods where I grew up, and so it's really cool and neat to see the things that he does out there. Next person I'd like to tag is Coolerking's Outdoor Adventures. He's out in the UK, and he does some really cool stuff, and he really loves being out there and out in the woods. I'm really interested to see kind of his questions, how he answers these questions. It kind of gives you an idea of what someone's like, and he does a lot of good content. You definitely have to go check these guys out. I'll put links to everyone down below in the description. So be sure, if you like their content, go ahead and subscribe. There's a lot of good people out there. And then Crockett Outdoor Adventures is the third person I'd like to tag. You know, he's someone I watch as well. A lot of good outdoor reviews. He did an outdoor review on this ultralight camping chair, getting out there and camping gear and camping trips. And so it's really cool to see him. So hopefully this was entertaining to you guys. It's a different kind of video. I like doing these tag videos because it kind of is a breakup from the usual things that we do on this channel, and it also gives you a better idea about me and the kind of things that I like and I enjoy. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like if you like this kind of thing, these kind of tag videos. Comment and subscribe if you will. I really do enjoy having you guys watch and having an audience. Without you guys, the channel would be me talking to a camera. So thanks a lot, guys. Bye.